So last night we charged the car with the normal Shuko plug. Here it's coming out of the wall. And then yeah, it's going to the car, of course. What a surprise. But about the electricity here, it was not that easy, because in Holland I charged at 16 ampere and no problems with that. So we charged it here, but then the electricity went out. So I changed it to Filippo changed it to 10 ampere, but it was that was okay. It started. But then Filippo started doing the laundry.
Yeah, I can't even make a laundry with you.
And then the electricity went out again. So last night we charged it at 8 ampere and now it's fully charged, I hope.
Hopefully it's gonna be enough for him to reach his daddy.
To reach his daddy, exactly. Because, Filippo, I want to thank you a lot for
no problem.
your hospitality and to stay here in your beautiful hostel.
No worries.
I enjoyed it. Great.
It was a pleasure. It's for a good project, so I got an awesome bottle.
Yeah.
I would say it's a pretty good deal.
Yeah. Cool. The plan for today is to go from Bologna to Sansepolcro. Sansepolcro is 200 kilometers from here. With the weather today, I could make that on one charge, but the area where I'm driving to is very mountainous. So there's a lot of hills going up and down. So to be sure, I'm going to Cesena. There's a charging point over there. I will charge there for maybe 2 hours to be sure that I can make it to Sansepolcro. Okay, so I arrived in Cesena where I should charge the car. And in this place you have only one charging point. And it's in this street. And what's in the street? A market. So the street is completely shut down, at least for another 3 hours, so I can charge the car here. And the only option is to go back to Ravenna, to Ravenna, and charge the car there, and then continue my way to Sansepolcro. The luck was a bit on my side. I did manage to find another charging station here in Cesena. It's 50% charged now, so I'm gonna wait until it's charged 60-65%, and that's enough to do the other 80-90 kilometers to Sansepolcro. Ciao.
Come stai?
Bieno, e tu?
Bene, molto bene.
Yeah, we know each other for a long time. But tell me, who are you?
Well, I am your father.
Yeah, the Darth Vader voice. Yeah, because I already explained that you live here in Italy. And but you also do a lot with sustainability. Actually, a lot. So can you tell a bit more about that?
Sustainability is for me everything that has to do with the human life and that lasts very long. So sustainability has many phases. Professionally, I am working in the nuclear industry, and I'm convinced that a sustainable energy supply is only possible with nuclear energy to start with. But that's the energy part. There's also, I think, sustainability associated with our lives. And this beautiful house for me is a perfect example of sustainability, because it is standing here since the 16th century already. It has survived many earthquakes. There's not a single crack in the house. It just recently got a new roof. And with the half-meter thick walls, it is perfectly protected against the sun and stays nicely warm in winter.
But you also do professionally, you do a lot with sustainability.
So I work in the nuclear industry, and I help nuclear power plants operating for longer lives. And we help with new builds of nuclear power plants, and we also help transferring old nuclear power plants to so-called green fields to help decommissioning them.
And most people I talk to so far, they say we have to get rid of nuclear energy because it's polluting and it's dangerous, and we should get rid of it. But you say it's green.
There is an interesting kind of misconception about nuclear energy, and that has to do, of course, with the accidents that unfortunately happened. But not only that, it probably has to do something that for most people, nuclear is not considered something natural. The sun is something you can see, the wind is something that you can feel, but you cannot feel radiation, and most people are not confronted with radiation at all. So it's a kind of unnatural thing for most people. So I sort of understand this emotion.
So what are the biggest advantages of nuclear?
No CO2 emissions, very little uranium use, so very little use of natural resources, very little waste, and it is also safe. And safe in the sense that if you look at the fossil technologies over the last 100 years has caused tens of thousands of deaths and injuries over the years due to accidents. And unfortunately there have been 3 major accidents with nuclear. We all know that, that's 3 more islands, that's Chernobyl and Fukushima. And these accidents should never have happened. Nevertheless, the number of deaths directly caused by these accidents and radiation is a number of hundreds. And that's it. That's still a number of 100 too much, mind you. But overall, it is a very safe industry. Unfortunately, the accidents that happened tells much more about human behavior and human failures that could definitely have been avoided.
Okay, so the car is parked downstairs, and so we need to charge it either via the window or via the balcony. What's the best?
Let's try the window first.
Let's try the window. Okay. So what's the plan for today?
Today we're going to drive through the Tuscan landscape to make some shots of yourselves in your car, and at the same time we will try to view some works of Piero della Francesca, which is the Renaissance artist in this area. We are traveling now to the town of Monterchi. In Monterchi, one of the masterpieces of Piero della Francesca, the so-called Madonna del Parto, is preserved in a former school building. Plug Me In has now been running for 6 weeks. You have traveled from the Netherlands, Belgium, Germany, Switzerland, and now you arrived in Italy. What did Plug Me In bring you so far, Wiebe?
A lot of adventure. I met a lot of new interesting people who taught me new things about sustainability, but also give me insights in their life and showed me around beautiful places where as a tourist you probably will never come because they know all the small hidden treasures in their region.